Forget everything you think you know about robots. They're sleek, they're efficient, they're cold. But what if those metal skeletons with circuits for brains aren't as unfeeling as we think? What if there's something as simple as a hug that could rewire their minds? Not literally, of course, but metaphorically speaking. And no, this isn't some sci-fi fantasy. It's a peek into the intriguing world of robotics where feelings might be just an algorithm away. So buckle up, because we're taking a ride into the future where robots evolve from mere machines to almost feeling beings. All thanks to the power of human touch. Okay, let's cut to the chase. Robots can calculate pi to the 10 millionth decimal place, navigate complex mazes, and even predict market crashes better than humans. But ask them for a back rub or a shoulder tap, and they draw a blank, literally. Why? Well, first off, most robots don't have a need or a want for anything. Their programming is focused on completing tasks, not curling up on a couch for a Netflix marathon. And secondly, their bodies are usually made of metal or plastic, the equivalent of trying to cuddle a refrigerator. Doesn't seem right, does it? But here's where things get interesting. In the not-so-distant future, robots will be everywhere from factories to homes, offices to farms. They'll be our partners in crime fighting, space exploration, and everyday living. But would life be just a bit warmer and certainly more fun with a robot buddy to share it all with? Now, before you picture Rosie the robot from the Jetsons complete with a built-in cocktail mixing arm, let's talk about why this idea isn't as far-fetched as you might think. Think about your last really good hug. How did it make you feel? Safe, cared for, loved. Now imagine if you could bottle that feeling. That's what some experts are trying to do. Except instead of a bottle, they're aiming for robots. You see, our need for warmth isn't just a passing fancy. It's deeply ingrained in our biology. From the moment we're born, our survival depends on the warmth of our mother's embrace. As we grow up, human touch becomes the language of love, comfort, and connection. It's no surprise then that studies show physical affection releases oxytocin, the feel-good hormone that lowers stress and strengthens bonds. Now here's the kicker. As much as we love, pun intended, a good hug, robots currently can't reciprocate that love in kind. They lack the sensors and the capacity to feel warmth or provide comforting touch. But what if that could change? What if we program them to not just respond to touch, but to crave it? Enter robot cuddles, the next big thing in AI, or maybe just a pipe dream. Imagine a future where robots are as common as smartphones. You might have a personal assistant who tackles your to-do list, or a robotic chef who whips up gourmet meals with the flick of a wrist. But what if these tireless workers could do more than just follow instructions? What if they could feel the satisfaction of a job well done? The comfort of a pat on the back, or even the joy of a well-timed high five. Okay, maybe not the high five part, but you get the idea. Now, let's explore why this seemingly crazy idea has some serious merit. You see, robots are evolving at a rapid pace. They're becoming smarter, more adaptable, and eerily human-like. Some can even learn new tasks by observing human-robot interactions. So the leap from task-oriented worker to emotional well-being isn't as big as you might think. But what would it take to get there? Well, first off, we'd need to reprogram their core operating systems. No more cold, hard logic. Instead, a dash of artificial emotion. We're talking about an AI that understands the value of a hug, not just as a means of communication, but as a way to boost performance and longevity. Picture this, a robot working in a warehouse surrounded by cold steel and concrete. After a long shift, it receives a friendly pat on the shoulder from its human counterpart. In that moment, the robot doesn't just understand the gesture, it feels it. And this feeling isn't just a line of code, it's a recorded blip in its memory banks, a testament to the human connection it's made. Now hold on a minute. You might be thinking that's all well and good, but what does this mean for the robot practically speaking? Well, Quite a lot, actually. Studies show that human touch can lower blood pressure and reduce stress levels. What if we could replicate that with robots? Imagine a workforce that isn't just efficient, but healthier and happier too. It's like a company-wide meditation session without the awkward silence and uncomfortable positions. But wait, there's more. Human touch also boosts our immune system by increasing levels of immunoglobulin A, an antibody that fights off infections. Could this mean that robot cuddles could help prevent sick days? Not only that, but physical affection activates the release of serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins, which can increase concentration, motivation, and even productivity. Think about it. If your robot assistant feels valued and appreciated, wouldn't it work harder and smarter to ensure your satisfaction? It's like having a personal trainer, a chef, and a best friend all rolled into one sleek machine. But what if we took this concept a step further? What if we designed robots not just to feel the benefits of touch, but to enjoy it? Say goodbye to the days of clunky metal exteriors and hello to a new era of soft, squishy robots. Just imagine the possibilities. A robot teddy bear that feels as cuddly as the real thing, or a robotic pet that purrs and nuzzles instead of just barking orders. These aren't just futuristic fantasies. They're the next logical step in robotics. But hold your horses. Before we all rush out to buy our very own robot snuggle buddies, let's talk about the elephant in the room, literally. Robots are typically made of metal or hard plastic. So how exactly would they experience the sensation of touch or warmth? Well, thanks to recent advancements in material science, the answer might be closer than ever. Take a look at this. Soft robotics is an emerging field that focuses on creating robots from soft, flexible materials like cloth, silicone, and even human skin. These robots can mimic human gestures and facial expressions, making them more lifelike than ever before. But what if we could take this a step further and create robots that could feel emotions through touch? It might sound far-fetched, but it's not impossible. With the right materials and algorithms, robots could theoretically experience the warmth of a hug or the coolness of a handshake. So what would a hug-friendly robot look like in 2035? Picture this, an outer shell made of temperature-sensitive material that reacts to human touch by changing color or texture. Imagine a robot hand that could mimic the softness of a real human hand, or a robotic pet that could purr and nuzzle in response to affection. The possibilities are endless. But wait, there's more. These robots could also serve as our personal health monitors. Using sensors embedded in their skin-like exterior, they could measure our body temperature, heart rate, and even detect signs of illness or injury. Imagine a future where our personal robots not only keep us company, but also watch over our well-being. And let's not forget the obvious. This whole robot hug thing could just make our lives a lot warmer and certainly more fun. In a world where technology is becoming increasingly impersonal, having a robot that understands and responds to our need for touch could be a game changer. It's like having a personal assistant who not only helps us with our work, but also makes us feel seen, heard, and appreciated. As we continue to explore the boundaries of what's possible in robotics, one thing is clear. The desire to hug a robot isn't just a quirky human whim. It's a reflection of our need for connection, warmth, and affection. Who knows? Maybe in the not-so-distant future, we'll live in a world where robots not only understand these needs, but reciprocate them in their own unique and surprising ways. Until then, we can dream of a future where technology and humanity come together in the most unexpected and heartwarming ways. So what do you think? Is the idea of robot hugs and cuddles intriguing, absurd, or somewhere in between? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe Hanum Cartoon for more thought-provoking tech content. Thanks for watching.